just as fate, are we? Fate is fragile. It does as we command. If you're born or if you die, it's by the touch of our hand. So spin the wheel, spin the wheel. Some will die, and some will heal.
Our journey will be as one, through joy and strife. All will honor our union as man and wife.
My heart and my soul belong to you. My dreams at this moment have all come true.
And now we call upon the goddess of virtue,
the moon and the hunt,
to bestow her blessings on the bride.
Orpheus, Eurydice, I gladly give you my blessing as you bid farewell to your childhood and bravely step into womanhood.
For the righteous, I am the guardian and protector to all those in my care, from the depths of my being, burning continuously for my loved ones.
For the cowardly, however, who cheat and mistreat women, know that I am the moon and the goddess of the hunt, pure as coldness. Orpheus, Eurydice, I bestow my blessings upon thee.
decline your advances. With love in my soul, I take no foolish chances. Only Orpheus's love can truly make my heart soar. You must be mistaken. The way you want me as yours.
Be still, little bird.
Pardon me, sir, your speech does not compare to my Orpheus's music, so sweet and so rare. You must see now, sir, that I am in love. I've been swept away by a man who has taught me to fly far above. You are the evil that plagues this life. Orpheus, my own, and I was white.
Eurydice! Eurydice! Leave me! And do not seek me out. My heart is left in drought.
My blessing was not enough. There is a monster among us. He is vile, unafraid, and in these woods. Sweet Eurydice. I was proud to see her form union with such a tender young man, but love can be dangerous. See what it has done to him. Through no fault of his own, his love was ripped from life. Orpheus is left numb and alone. This is why I have cautioned against all such affairs of the heart. It clouds judgment, exposes vulnerability, and leaves you broken when it finally leaves you. At a young age, I begged my father Zeus for immunity to love's power, and being my father, he was happy to comply. I have dodged all of love's arrows, especially those of the beast Orion, so arrogant and repulsive. I am fortified against all such advances. You, my nymphs, are the closest relationships I hold. Take care of each other and your hearts. Arise. We must leave this place.
I think you are a fine dancer.
It was my first time.
It's my mother.
Your mother?
Persephone, there you are. I have been searching everywhere for you. You know how I feel about losing you. Mother, I am not lost. Reese and I, we were simply taking a stroll in the woods.
Shall we?
No, you shall not! Under no circumstances may you take my young, naive, and impressionable daughter for a stroll in the woods. My daughter may be naive, Hades, but I am not.
You are embarrassing me. I am protecting you.
To me, hey, Persephone needs no protecting when she's with me. I'm the king of the underworld. All men fear me.
I'm not wary of all men, Hades. Just you. Please leave. Now! Mother, I am not a little girl anymore. You are not a woman either. Persephone, you always have been, and you always will be my little girl. Honey, there are scary people, scary men in this world who would love nothing more than to take you from me. Men are not what they seem to be. I mean, today it is charm and sweetness, tomorrow it is hell. Literally. And we can't have that. I could not endure such as that for you, my sweet child, my flower. I will not have you experience the same fate I had with your father. Promise me you will stay away from Hades.
I promise.
I can't hear you.
I promise.
Good. Now, unless you have other foolishness to discuss, we're going home.
I'm going to see you soon. Look at her. She's of my dreams, full of youth, color, and light. I mean, not to mention the fact that she's living, like actually living. My only companions here are the charming Furies, which I call the Chuckle Sisters. My three-headed pooch Cerberus, and the oh-so-fun spirits of the dead. And they don't exactly like me. They despise me. They despise me solely because of their own decisions. I mean, I didn't bring them to the underworld. The Fates and the Furies did. I didn't condemn them to a life of everlasting misery. They did that themselves. Bad decisions, bad eternity. I mean, as for me? Why me? Why am I being punished? Even my little brother Zeus holds a higher title than mine. I've been banished by my birth family, and this is my attempt to create a new one. Don't I deserve some sort of light in my life? Persephone is that light. I'll talk to Zeus. Zeus is the only one powerful enough to grant me undeniable permission to wed her. Of course he'll be concerned over what Demeter will say and do, but that woman's got a temper. But is he not king of the gods? I mean, Demeter is a mere goddess compared to him, as is Persephone. I don't need him to say yes to my proposal. I just don't need him to say no.
I was too pure to understand. How could I fight and lose? I was helpless in my screams. This fate I did not choose. I was unable to escape or to pass. He was no more than a snake in the grass. I believed my love for Orpheus would shine through my eyes and be seen by all. That Orpheus, not he, would control my breath's rise and final fall. Once, my Orpheus filled me with such gentle joy and peace. Now my mind is filled with fear, and all light begins to cease. I trusted our love would keep me safe in solitude or on my own. How is it now that I am lost, cold, and so alone? I know now that love stories often lie, forsooth. Who would want to listen to the honest truth?
Hermes! Just the god I wanted to see. Deliver this letter to my baby brother and king, and make it fast. I'll make it worth your while. Do we have a deal?
Fine.
Hello, Lee!
Your nails. Oh my god, this Look how shiny.
Girls!
Sorry, Artie. I got delayed with Zeus Mans.
So, where's my mail?
I'm a god. Show me a little respect. It's so annoying that everyone around here just treats me as a mundane postal worker.
Hey, don't complain to me, complain to our father.
Oh, right. Like that is going to happen. Excuse me, Zeus. I'd like to apply for a title change. Thunderbolt, puffs of smoke. I crow away a crispy little carrier pigeon. These are yours.
Oh, just pass them to my girls.
Oh, but I highly recommend that you take a look at the letter on top.
Hermes! I told you! No more letters from Orion. Did you take a bribe from him?
Artie, I'm hurt. How could you say such a thing?
I know you. Take it back.
Take it back? What do you mean, take it back? Take it back to him? Artemis, I don't dare.
But you are a messenger, correct? Messengers deliver messages? Go.
Fine.
Hello, little minx.
Orion!
I come in peace, little bird.
And how can I trust you?
You can't help but notice your bow. You know, not even moonbeams could improve that kind of perfection.
It was a gift from my father, Zeus. And in case you are tempted to make it your own, I am the only one powerful enough to wield it.
The bow isn't why I'm here.
My patience is wearing thin, Orion. State your business.
Artemis, always so suspicious.
I must be off now. My brother Apollo is waiting for me.
Oh, Apollo. You know, what an unnaturally close relationship you two have. So beautiful when you're angered. Disperse, nymphs. Artemis and I have some business to attend to. Go.
Get off me, you bore! In addition to challenging my patience, you are challenging my morals. I advise you to leave. You are not welcome here.
Artemis, I am to let you know that there will be no more messages delivered to your hand from mine. My lesson has been learned. My foolish venture in romantic wooing has ceased. Oh, little dear, you may be the almighty goddess of the wood, but you are in no position to refuse me. I am above you in every way. I am Orion, the great huntsman, and I always catch my prey. From this moment on, I'm on the hunt for you, little rabbit. You will never be able to hide from me or banish me from this forest.
This can't be happening. I'm immune to love's pain.
This isn't love.
Come on! Please! Hermes!
Oh,
Jerry!
Hermes!
There's a girl. She's dead.
Where?
In my boat! I can see that the girl in your boat is dead. Everyone here that comes in on your boat is dead. Everyone here within this world is dead. Why is she so special? Look at her! Look at what she's wearing. A wedding dress? She's wearing a wedding dress.
Why?
Why do you think she's wearing a wedding dress?
She died on her wedding day?
She died on her wedding day.
Oh my god, that is horrible. Now if you'll excuse me, I have somewhere to be.
Wait, Hermes!
Unhand me, you cursed boatman, please. Oh, please, nothing. I'm not your personal postman. I'm Hades' personal postman.
And Artemis.
And Artemis.
And Demeter.
And Demeter.
And Aphrodite. And Apollo.
Okay, enough of that. What do you want?
The girl, Eurydice, won't get out of the boat.
The girl, has to get out of the boat.
Therein lies the problem.
Well, what can I possibly do to help? I'm just a personal postman after all.
It's a good thing that's all I need. Now, her husband's above. He's alive without her.
Tragic.
Perhaps you could take a message to him?
Mm-hmm. Cherry, I do not deliver messages to mortals.
For once in your life, Hermes, pretend you care.
I could not help but overhear. Is that not the messenger standing near?
You know who I am?
I know that you are Hermes, messenger on high. Though I am confused to see you in Hades, what brings you nigh?
Is she speaking in rhyme?
Your presence here gives my still heart needs to soar. I rejoice to find you on this desolate shore. My love is mortal, simple, kind, and true. No one can aid me in my sorrow now but you. Follow the music to my Orpheus dear. It is love's beauty you are bound to hear. He'll find me, and I'll no longer be alone. With him by my side, I could even make this hell my home.
Well, I would love to help you out, but it's kind of against the rules.
Since when do you follow the rules?
Hey, I follow the rules, at least the ones that make sense. I'll seek out your lyrical lover boy and give him the news. After that, Cherry, it is your problem to deal with.
My gratitude sings for you, dear Hermes. You've helped ease all my woes and worries.
What can I say? I'm a gem of a person. But your situation, I'll try not to worsen. You owe me.
Persephone!
A man! A man?
Hades, why are you buff crowned? More specifically, why are you in my meadow?
Ladies, let's go.
they go away, I came to speak to you privately.
You may leave us.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I second.
I third.
I'm okay with that.
I will be fine.
I have the most amazing news. Sit down. I've been granted permission by Zeus, so my baby brother and your father, to marry you.
Mary? Mary? Me? Hades, I'm not sure I understand.
What is there to understand? You are going to be my wife. You seem surprised. Did we or did we not have a great time at the wedding? I mean, we danced to every dance. You laughed to my jokes, even the bad ones.
I don't know what to say. I'm sure my mother won't approve.
Don't worry.
She made her disdain toward you clearly known.
Don't worry about Demeter. You made your feelings known as well.
I did? I did. It's not just my mother.
Oh.
Hades, I am far too young to marry.
If you did not want this, you should have flirted less at the wedding.
Flirted? If my behavior led you to believe that I was inviting a proposal, I apologize deeply. That was not my intent.
Do not play innocent with me. We had a great time, and you will be my wife.
I cannot accept your offer.
I have permission from Zeus. Your acceptance is not necessary.
Get away from her!
Demeter, we were just talking about you.
Why are you here? I don't have time for your foolish antics, Hades.
You might not have the time, but your daughter does.
Persephone, don't talk to her. Don't even look at her. You are not wanted here, Hades. Go back to the underworld.
You know, now that you mention it, I am starting to get a little homesick. The crushing darkness, the mourning wails of the dead are also welcoming compared to your company.
Oh, don't you wish? Persephone and I are leaving. Persephone! Persephone, this is no time for games! Where is she?
Demi, she's already safe at home.
I have tried so hard to protect her from harm, from men like Hades, men like her father Zeus. I, as Persephone, was so young when taken, running away from him and him approaching me. I was lost. And I was alone. But from that loathed embrace, I got my Persephone. Taking and losing. The unending cycle I was powerless to break.
I often find myself walking alone in the woods, my bow in hand. I watch animals, hear the leaves rustling, and watch small cyclones spinning from my feet towards the heavens. I am in the most peaceful place on earth. And yet somehow, peace evades me. Why am I so ignorant to the woods and the creatures that depend on me? Orion is felt behind every tree and in the screech of every blackbird. That moment never leaves me, always taking me back to the siege of war. And yet, more than fear, anger flows through my veins. I, the strong and mighty Artemis, left as broken as the arrow. With no direction, I have direction now. I wish him dead.
Artemis, I've been looking for you everywhere.
Not now, Hermes. My nymphs are swimming in the lagoon, if that's why you seek me.
As wonderful as that sounds, that's not why I'm here. Your mail. Check the one on top.
Hermes, take it away. And please, never bring me something from him again. Am I clear?
He's a powerful man, Artemis. I can't just tell him no.
Don't call him powerful. He's a coward. And he's made me one as well. I can't close my eyes at night without him in my nightmares.
What would you have me tell him? He's going to want a response.
Tell him I wish to meet him on the shore of the River Styx near Cherry's boat, and tell him he should hurry, for I am anxious to see him.
I must find my way out.
What is this place? Mother? Help me.
This place is so dark. I cannot see. My energy is being ripped from me.
My breath shakes in this dismal place.
I need to get out of here. Where is my Orpheus? My husband and hero? Or the goddess Artemis with her bow and arrow?
Where are my nymphs? They were supposed to protect me.
What were those creatures I saw?
I did not like them.
They were angry and cold. My mind and body are feeling weary. It is an unbearable weight I carry.
I wish Mother was here. I've never been away from her.
I miss the sun on my face. The sun made me feel so safe.
And here, there are screams. So many screams. And I want to help them.
These screams are something I do not know. They are not found above, only below.
I joined the screaming, but my voice is choked in fear.
Can anyone hear?
Why can't I cry? No tears fall from my eyes.
The silence is heavy, a never-ending deep. Fear, a worm, a steady crawl and creep. Hades!
If you're listening, please try to understand. I need my mother.
Please hear my cry. Understand my plea. God, Hades, have mercy on me. I know I have no value in this land you rule so rough. Let my love for
my mother,
my Orpheus, be enough.
Persephone! I cannot find her. I strain my voice but hear no reply, and I have searched through every meadow, through every field, every mountain and turn, and where has he taken her? Why is this happening? I have done all in my power to ensure that this moment could never happen. I have watched her, I have guarded her, I have sacrificed everything for her safety. I could not protect myself, but I was bound to shield her. Every day children go missing, and mothers are heartbroken. And I am no different. She was the only sunshine and warmth in my life. And she was taken from me. And if I can't have any warmth, then neither will anyone else. Not until my child is returned to me. Persephone!
Miss Cherry, ma'am?
Yes?
Hermes said you would help me with my loss.
Hermes told you? Wow.
Will you take me across?
I just can't believe that Hermes told you.
And I can't believe the thought of her there alone.
Your love is Eurydice, yes?
Please, get in.
Wow. Hermes keeping a promise. Who would have thought? He's young, that one. Like his bride.
His eyes have too much sorrow and grief for someone so young. Poor lad. He has no idea what's waiting for him on the other side.
Running.
Running away. Running away from him. Him.
Trapped.
Trapped in
the dark.
The dark of battle.
Him approaching.
Him approaching me. Me.
I am lost.
I am lost alone.
Alone.
All joy in life is gone.
Flowers grow and leave.
And die.
I must be off too. I have a meeting to attend.
Come now, boy. Get off your knees. It's unbecoming of a man to bow too soon. You should know that. I can hear it, you know. The way your heart is beating. It's thunderous. You know, in a room full of corpses, it's not hard to make out a single pulsing heart.
Hades!
All right, why are you here? What do you want? No, wait, don't tell me. I like guessing. Guessing's half the fun. You're young, aren't you? 18? There's a girl, right? It's always a girl. Your lady died too soon, didn't she? Young, like you. Doesn't deserve to be here. I bet. And you want her back. It's true, I do. Ooh, a liar. Oh, all right. Let's hear it.
My hands tremble and I'm cowardly. But I would do all for Eurydice.
You really must be a musician, boy. I mean, you can't even breathe without writing a song with your words.
My words come from poetry, it's true. Perchance my words are offending you?
All right, look, I'll keep it simple. See my dog over there? His name's Cerberus. He guards the gates. You get past the dog, you get to the gate. You get past the gates, you get your girl. Play him to sleep.
Since when does Cerberus listen to lullabies?
Since I want to have a little fun. It gets boring down here, so I need a game or two to pass the time. The deal is, whoever can cause Cerberus to fall asleep and walk past him can take a soul from beyond the gates.
And how many have passed him?
One, but this boy is no Hercules.
How can you mock his bravery like this? You know Cerberus will not listen to the mortal song. His music is so enchanting.
What is happening? Cerberus!
Shh! He can't hear you. He's asleep. You're right, this game was fun.
He cheated. There's no way his music achieved that. No reward for him.
Hades, you gave your word.
And I back out of my word all the time. It's no big deal.
Can't you see? He's in love with her.
Yes, I see.
Hades.
Holy Zeus, Persephone, what?
You have to help them. Or since I am queen, let me help them. As a royal, I should have some responsibilities.
I don't know. Fates will get mad at me.
You are not seriously scared of 3 old women, are you? They only have one eye.
And a tooth. I still have a mark from the last time I insulted them. Sweetie, these women control life or death. Plus, they're weird and creepy.
Hades.
Pomegranate seed?
Hades, don't change the subject. And no, I don't want a pomegranate seed. I know all about the you eat, you stay rule. Now, what about the boy?
Look, we can't. Zeus will get mad at me, plus it will upset the whole balance of nature. The Fates know what they're doing. Everyone has to die, and you can't bring anyone back.
Fine. I just thought when I decided to stay here, things would be different. I thought we would be free.
We are.
We wouldn't have to answer to people, and we wouldn't be controlled.
We are free. We rule the underworld.
Then why don't we act like it?
Look, I'm sorry, but my hands are tied.
Okay. I just thought that things would be different when we were together. I just wanted to help them because they remind me of us. They just want to be together. They want to be happy.
I know. Fine. I know you feel strongly about this one. Do what you want.
Really? Really what I want?
Within reason. You can't let him go all willy-nilly. There has to be some sort of test or game or riddle, something. Make it interesting, okay? But Persephone, understand that if Zeus or the Fates come asking questions, this is on you, okay? Persephone, I know my wooing for you was not the most tender, but my love for you is. And your happiness means a lot to me.
Perhaps Mother was right. Some men are not what they seem. Hades seems to actually care about what I want and what I think. Unlike my mother. If my mother was here, she would have shot me down faster than Zeus's lightning bolt. I do feel bad for taking advantage of Hades' sweetness. My mother refused me everything. And although she was overbearing with the plentitude of faults, I do miss her. I miss the meadow. There are no sun, wind, or trees in the underworld, although it's not the prison I mistook it for. I always associated freedom with light, and I was foolish to do so. I lived with my mother in a light-filled meadow, yet I was not free. Shackles of sunshine are shackles nonetheless. Hades' world may be void of the sun's rays, but for a man who deals with death and torture on a daily basis, Hades can be quite the romantic.
Eurydice!
Are you real? Is it true? How is it that I'm seeing you?
Eurydice, I am here. In this believe.
Sometimes my mind does deceive.
This place is strange and dark. There's no song of springtime. No owl, no morning lark. The air is damp.
And the future's dark. Orpheus, I'm not the same as I was before. Everything changes past Hades' door. Screams of terror replace the brook. My cage's bars, the shepherd's crook. The only music is the howling winds as they travel through caves of no end. If I stay here much longer, I will fade away. I grow weaker, not stronger, every day. I'm afraid I will disappear from sight and dissipate into the continuous night. Help me, my lover, my husband by night. Rescue me from my dismal plight.
That is why I came below. I've held Hades' ear in an interview, and Persephone, who you know, my verse and my lyre have won me praise and grace. I will use this favor to escape this place. Oh, my dear, I long to say, only your voice to hear. However, I must leave you now to arrange our travels.
Artemis, you I was expecting, the attending coven I was not. What's this all about?
Little boar, don't you know? I have come to repay you.
You're so kind to think of me, little bird. But you owe me nothing. It was my pleasure.
And this will be mine.
Revenge does not cure.
I fixed the arrow. Unhealing cracks are still here.
The doe goes home, defeated.
Defeated by her foolishness. You will be allowed to lead your love from this hell, but you must understand, dear boy, as you make your way. You mustn't look back at her.
Why would I look back? Eurydice and I are one. She need not fall behind. Eurydice and I walk together as one.
You will each walk alone, one behind the other. Those are my terms.
Those are her terms, boy.
I can't lay my eyes on her, and I can't turn around. I can't hear her, for she trails with no sound.
You
must trust that she is there.
Those are her terms.
Those are my terms.
Even though there is death all around, and my feet make no sound and my heart doesn't pound, trust that I am there.
Eurydice? Can you hear me? My love, I cannot hear you. Eurydice, are you there, my dear? I am sure that we will soon be leaving this place.
Trust that she is there.
Just one glimpse, just one, to soothe these worries. If I do it fast enough, I can deceive the Furies.
And there she is, beautiful as can be. No. And now, she is gone.
Eurydice.
Persephone!
Oh, your mother's here.
It's so good to see you. I actually have so much to tell you.
How dare you! You had to know this little fantasy of yours wouldn't last. You may be the king of the underworld, Hades, but you are just as daft and naive as you were when you were a little boy. It is no wonder that your little brother Zeus is king of the gods and not you.
You know, I could say the same about you. You ever wonder why your sister Hera is queen over you? And who can say they are a ruler of an entire realm, not just a glorified gardener? No wonder Persephone has stayed with me so long.
You do not deserve my daughter. Persephone is light, she is goodness, she is pure, she is everything you are not! Persephone, if you stay down here much longer, you will feel nothing but resentment. That is what Hades will do to you. He will turn you dark and cold, he will turn you into someone you hardly recognize.
No, Mother. He is turning me into someone you hardly recognize. I quite like the changes. I mean, you know I love you. You raised me and you gave me everything you could. But I want to stay with my husband. That being said, I also want to stay with my mother above ground. I know you believe you know what's best. And while your intent was purely selfish, you have shown me that you truly care and that I have the strength to make my own decisions. I am my own person with you.
You have tricked her! You didn't eat the fruit, did you?
Hey, what if she did? Hey, are you not listening to her? She wants to stay.
Aren't you listening? She wants to go home!
Home? She is home.
Oh, you will not get away with this. All the gods will know what you have done.
What I did was release her from a prison of an over-controlling mother.
Well, if my home is a prison, then what is...
Is the underworld. I mean, what did you expect? Sunny fields and giggly nymphs and flower crowns?
Well, it wouldn't kill you to get a vase of roses. There. I would like to inform you that there is nothing more to be said and nothing more to be done. According to the pomegranate, I will 6 months above and 6 months below. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a young girl to console.
Occupied by grief, Orpheus is still wayward, lost his only chance.